This is Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for January 13th, 2025. The Cambodia Securities Exchange Index was down 0.66 points or 0.16% to 404.68. Total trade volume was down with 46,397 shares changing hands at a total value of over 254 million real or approximately $62,500. On the main board, 3 stocks were up. MJQ Education led the market, up 0.49% or 10 real to 2,070 real per share, followed by the Sinakville Autonomous Port, which was up 0.34% or 40 real to 11,680 real per share. The Phnom Penh Autonomous Port was also up 40 real to 13,640 real per share. On the downside, Royal Group Phnom Penh SEZ was the biggest loser of the day, dropping 1.38% or 30 real to 2,140 real per share, followed by Pestec Cambodia, which decreased by 1.28% or 30 real to 2,320 real per share. Other stocks down were the Phnom Penh Water Supply Authority and Akleda Bank. Over on the growth board, both stocks were down. JS Land was down 1.19% or 40 real to 3,330 real per share, and DBD Engineering was down 0.49% or 10 real to 2,030 real per share. Akleda Bank recorded the highest trade volume of the day with 18,160 shares changing hands at a total value of 128.9 million real or close to $32,000, which is 39% of total shares traded on January 13th. The Phnom Penh Water Supply Authority recorded the second highest trade volume of the day with 11,445 shares changing hands at a total value of 71.7 million real or $17,650, which is 25% of Monday's trade volume. Moving on to the exchange rate, the Khmer Real to USD remained at 4,042 real per US dollar, while the US dollar index was slightly up to 110.01. Looking at global commodities, oil extended gains for a third session on Monday, with Brent crude rising above $80 a barrel to its highest in more than 4 months, driven by wider U.S. sanctions on Russian oil and the expected effects on exports to top buyers India and China. Brent crude futures rose 2.1% to $81.44 a barrel after hitting the highest level since August 27th at $81.49. Gold prices eased as strong U.S. jobs data reinforced the U.S. Federal Reserve's cautious stance on interest rate cuts and boosted the dollar, though underlying safe haven demand amid uncertainty around U.S. President-elect Donald Trump's policies curbed losses. Spot gold was down 0.1% at $2,686.33 per ounce, off almost 1-month highs reached on Friday. U.S. gold futures were 0.2% lower at $2,710.60. Global stocks fell on Monday while the dollar hit 26-month peaks following a bumper U.S. jobs report that prompted investors to question if interest rates will fall at all this year, just as earnings sessions is about to get underway. U.S. stock futures were ticked lower as investors look toward a data-heavy week, which includes the December report on U.S. inflation and big bank earnings. As of the time of the Cambodian market's closing, futures tied to the Dow Jones Industrial Average lost 81 points or 0.19%, S&P 500 futures dipped 0.44%, while Nasdaq 100 futures slipped 0.58%. This was Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for January 13th.